Welcome back to Fast Monty's Garage. We're continuing last episode where we 3D scanned this entire area with a Creality scanner, and then we modeled up a skid plate to protect the oil pan in my 69 GTO because I hit something while driving and almost crushed the oil pan. I do not want that to happen again. Now, we took that model, we sent it to SendCutSend, my favorite sheet metal prototyping house. Today's the day we get to open the box to see if it fits. Now, I'm pretty confident it will fit because we did this all in CAD. And if it does fit, this will be the installation video for those of you that have a GMA body. I'm thinking 68 through 72, but it could be the younger models, could be the older models. It's up for you guys to tell me that. If I need to make a design tweak, just send me an email, fastmontysgarage@gmail.com. Send me some pictures, some rough dimensions, and I'll let you know. But the link will be below where you can order the same part from SendCutSend, and they'll send it to you directly. How bitchin' is that? Now we can protect all of our oil pans. Now, all that being said, I've already thought of an add-on to this part. At the end of the video, another opportunity to win a free hat if you can guess the add-on for our next video. So enough of me talking. Let's go open this damn box so we can protect our oil pans. Okay, it's been 5 business days. I've been a nervous wreck. As you can imagine, I mean, this is my 3rd time doing this with using CAD and it comes out great, but this is a big part. I mean, look at the size of this thing. So I'm praying that CAD work because this is not a low-cost part either. So first thing to note, SendCutSend if you're watching, little packaging feedback for you, but it's thick. It's like, I'm like, oh my God, this is pretty thick. So it doesn't matter if the package comes apart. I don't think anything's going to happen to the part, but one of these days, if we get them powder coated, I'm sure they'll wrap it up in bubble wrap to protect that finish. But let's do this, boys and girls. Let's open this up, see what we got. I think that's it. Get out of the way. Oh man, yes, I am legit nervous. Oh, they gave us licorice this time instead of gummy bears. Thank you guys, I love licorice. I don't like gummy bears. I'll use that later. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Look at this. Oh my God, just like in CAD. All right, let me get the box out of here. Wow. Just wow. Okay, a little closer. Okay, does it look like, I looked it up by the way. That Klingon ship, the bird of prey, I think it goes this way, like this, something like that. Does it look like the other picture there? Anyway, okay, first things first, when you get a new part, is what? Yeah, incoming quality inspection. So, I got it on my flat service. I know you quality engineers are gonna tell me that I need a granite plate, but give me a break. This is bitchin', so this is flat. I mean, for the most part. It is perfectly flush with the workbench. So that's impressive in itself. Then I went ahead in CAD, I took some measurements because I need to see if we can match the dimensions. A better angle for you guys. So one measurement in CAD is from bend to bend, 15.967. That's actually, might as well call it 16 because this is just a tape measure. And that looks like 16 to me. Bitchin'. The other measurement we can measure is actually, if I can get this in view, is our 90-degree edges. So 90 degrees to 90 degrees over here. And the measurement on CAD is 31.662, as you can see in the CAD view there. And 5/8, so that's like a little over 5/8, so that's 662 basically. Okay, we passed incoming inspection, boys and girls. Yeah, I'm still nervous because now we get to mock it up. Let's go. All right, boys and girls, you're witnessing me do this for the first time. I'm not kidding. Yes, I am nervous. And of course I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, am I centered? I can't even tell. Okay, that's centered. Oh my God. Yes, yes, yes. Oh my God, that's badass. Clearance. Come on, keep it together, Mike. Keep it together. I think I'm all the way back. Oh, hell yes. Oh, I love it. How's it look from there? Okay, now I got to figure out how to clamp it in place. Start tracing some mounting holes. Whew. Okay, here we go. Clamp on the front, blue tape behind the holes, and you can see marker or pen. Trace the holes in there. You guys can see the clearance. And it should accommodate almost every header design coming out the bottom. If not, we can talk and I can modify it for you. But mark that one too. So you can see some really good clearance. Just enough under there. Oh yeah, how badass is that? Love it when a plan comes together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put riv nuts in here. And I slotted it because we're gonna do the front first, and then you can slide this back so it perfectly matches that bend, and then tighten it down. Then you can double check that your marking was correct on the back slots. And those slots are supposed to be almost as parallel as the front, so you can move the plate back and forth even if you have all 4 bolts. And you can also gives you provision to shim the back or the front if you need more room. So man, this is coming together nicely. Let's get the riv nuts in. All right, team, we're using a riv nut. So these are, I'm using a 3/8/16 screw, and this is what the riv nut looks like. I have 2 different styles of applicators. There's the inline style and the 90 degree. So we're probably gonna need this one for the frame rails. But what you need to do is not read the directions. On the OD of this guy, you wanna measure the OD and then go find a drill bit that matches. We're slightly oversized for that and creep up on that diameter. And then you can install these. I'm also gonna use JB Weld around the exterior. One of you guys pointed that out, but that helps with corrosion resistance and locks it in permanently, just in case you get a loose fitting. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I'll show you real quick how I'm gonna do it. Okay, we're gonna do the front 2 holes first, like I said, and while you're here, make sure you're centered. So find your center line. I'm using this metal crease right here. And make sure that you are there. And from here, you can go ahead and pick a spot. So I'm actually just gonna go halfway. So center punch, and just to make things accurate, I'm gonna do the same spot here. 3/16 first. 3/8. All right. And 1/2 inch. Don't forget, you might want to use some drill lube on there too. Woo. Last thing for hole prep, deburr the outside and the inside. My apologies, guys. 1/2 inch isn't big enough to get that in there. So I'm going to 35/64 on my Christmas tree bit, and that'll give us some room. Now we're talking. I love those bits because they actually chamfer the starting edge of the hole, so we don't have to deburr it. There's the test fit we want. Perfect. All right, got my JB Weld on there. Oh yeah. Let's wipe off the excess. Good to go. Okay, the beauty of designing with slots is you can change your elevation now. So my ideal is actually about right there, and I can visually see that my slots on the frame do line up. I'm just going to make sure I'm symmetric before I actually drill the holes, but hell yeah, do the front ones first. Just an example of the elevation I was telling you about. You can shim this so it changes the elevation here. So I'm not going to shim it. It's going to be nice and tight, but if you have a bigger oil pan or larger headers than I do, or different location of your headers, you can make adjustments accordingly. Okay, the slots work. Check it out. You can adjust it. Oh, how bitchin' is that? So I'm going to get as close as I can, make sure I'm not touching anything, and I'm going to tighten it down. Sweet. Oh, yes. It came out perfect. The gap in there. Oh, man. I love it. Okay, guys, I decided to go on a test drive, and it was 200 miles worth of test drive. I actually ended up at Quarantine Cruise 53, which that video hasn't come out yet. I did video it, but it's a great test because there are a couple speed bumps there at the first venue that are treacherous, and I hate them. And we took a hit. Let me show you up close. All right, from front to rear on the passenger side. You can see those score marks. I think that's from a total of 3 speed bumps, maybe 4. I can't remember, and I can't get the camera to focus, but those are they. The worst on this side. The middle has a couple of hits, and this is actually, it has some play in it, which I like. So I can move it up and down. Remember, the whole goal is to prevent damage to the oil pan of hitting the oil pan with anything. So there are a couple score marks, and I think that's going over the same speed bump. And then on this side, it's less dramatic, less wear over here. Okay, post-mortem. That is by far the worst side. So that was the passenger side. And I think, in all honesty, it's because when I go over speed bumps, I don't go straight over them. I go at a slant, and I hit it with my passenger side first. So I go like that, roll over it. So it took the brunt of the impact, which makes sense. Now, the good news there is that's what this is designed for. It's a skid plate. Stuff is supposed to skid off it. This is going to take the damage. I want this to take the damage, not my headers, not my frame, not my oil pan especially, right? So I think this design is working perfectly, but I think we have room for improvement. And here's another way you guys can win a free hat. Where is my hat? Sorry, I'm not even wearing my hat. There. Chance to win a free hat. If you guys can guess my solution to this problem, free hat for you. So next episode, we're going to figure out a solution. I'm going to show you the solution. If you guessed the same solution that I'm thinking of, free hat. It doesn't have to be the right solution. It just has to be what I pick. So we're on the same wavelength. Now, if you guys have any ideas to improve the design further, yes, I am open to all ideas, because whatever latest revision that we come up with, it could be this week, it could be next year, that link is going to be below, so you can buy it directly from SendCutSend. So check that out when you can. Other than that, I will see you next episode, and you guys know the drill. Building fast, driving faster. Good luck on the hat. See ya.